Right. So, good morning, students. This is Motion.vedio from Telangana. Here we are speaking today on 8th chapter, Motion. In this chapter, already we spoken few concepts in last video. Now we are speaking, look here, differences between distance and displacement. We need clear information about distance and displacement with the definitions. Look here. We can confuse easily what is distance and what is displacement. Look here. Distance. What is distance? Distance. It is the actual path. It is the actual path length. It is the actual path length traveled by an object. Distance is actual path length. For example, I am there. Now I am going from chalkboard to corner of the wall. After corner of the wall to second corner of the room to third corner of the room to fourth corner of the room to again near the chalkboard I came. So I traveled from chalkboard to first corner, second corner, third corner, fourth corner to chalkboard. What is the distance I traveled? Every corners are 5 meters if you think. 2.5 meter from here to that corner and 2.5 meter from here to this corner. 2.5 plus 2.5, 5 meters. 5 plus 5, 10 meters. 10 plus 5, 15 meters. 15 plus 5, 20 meters I traveled. So distance I traveled 20 meters. 20 meters distance I traveled. That is called actual path. Actual path. So it is the actual path length traveled by an object. Think here I am the object. And I traveled from chalkboard to first corner to second corner to third corner to fourth corner to chalkboard. 20 meters I traveled. Okay. And here, what is distance? That is important. Distance is scalar quantity. We need clarity. In last video we seen what is scalar quantity. Scalar quantity is nothing but it is a physical quantity which physical quantity have only magnitude, not direction. That is called scalar quantity. Distance, it have only magnitude, not direction. In many directions I traveled. Direction is not important. Magnitude is important. So distance comes under scalar quantity. It always positive. Distance is always positive. Distance can measured in positive only. There is no negative. Only positive. Why? Because I traveled from here to there. 0 to 2.5 meter, 2.5 to 5 meter, 5 to again 5 to again 5, again 5 to 2.5. Means 20 meters I traveled, not 0 meters. Next, come to displacement. What is displacement? Look here. Displacement, it is the shortest distance. Look here. Shortest distance between initial point and final point. You first of all what is initial point? From where we start? From where an object can travel in, that first point is called initial point. Again, where that object has stopped, last point is called final point. I told you displacement. Displacement is nothing but shortest distance. Shortest distance. For example, I traveled from this corner to that corner, that corner to that corner, that corner to third corner to fourth corner. What is the shortest distance between final point and initial point? That is important. Distance between initial point and final point. What is displacement? I can tell the displacement is only 2.5 meter. If I come from total circulate one form, then displacement becomes 0. I moved from chalkboard and I came near chalkboard again. I am coming near chalkboard again. I moved from chalkboard and I came near chalkboard. What is displacement? Displacement is 0. Why? Because it is my initial point and it is my final point. Displacement is 0. But what is distance? Distance is 20 meters. Distance is 20 meters. But displacement is 0 meter. Why? Because distance between initial point and final point. Initial point and final point is called displacement. So, displacement, shortest distance between initial point and final point. What is displacement again? Under which quantity it will come? Look here. It is vector quantity. Why? Because vector quantity compulsory having direction. In which direction I moved? That is important. What is the direction of displacement? That is very important. So, displacement has direction. Which direction? East direction, or west direction, or north direction, or south direction. So, displacement is maintaining direction. So, it is called vector quantity, and it can be. Displacement can be in positive, sometimes negative, sometimes 0. Already I told you. My initial point is this, final point is this. Displacement is 0. I moved 2 meters front side, east side. Again I came 10 meters back side. Displacement is minus 8 meters. So I moved 2 meters front side. Again I came 8 meters back side. Then displacement is minus 8 meters. That is called displacement. Now we will go to speak on speed and velocity. What is speed? Clear definition we want. What is speed? Speed is distance traveled by a body per unit time. Distance traveled. The distance traveled a body per unit time. Distance traveled by a body per unit time. Distance traveled by a body per unit time is called speed. Look here. What is speed? Speed definition. Speed, distance traveled by a body per unit time. Distance can measure in meter, time can measure in second, meter per second. This is speed formula. And here, speed is a scalar quantity because speed not need any direction. It can go in any direction. Speed can decrease, speed can increase. There is no matter about the direction. Speed is a scalar quantity because not maintaining direction. And here next velocity. What is velocity? Velocity, the distance traveled by a body per unit time in a given direction. Velocity definition. Distance traveled by a body per unit time in a given direction. Direction is there. Velocity. Okay, one body maintaining velocity in which direction? One body maintaining velocity, but in which direction? Direction is important. Here, vector quantity. What is velocity? Velocity is a vector quantity because maintaining direction. Speed is only having positive values. Speed having only positive values, but velocity having positive values, negative values, zero values. In the direction can go, nothing to worry, but again come back, then minus values will implement. Okay. And velocity, displacement by time. Displacement can measure in meters, time can measure in seconds. So, velocity units are meter per second. Remember. Right. Look here, my dear students. Very clearly, 2 points we have to speak here. One, average speed. Second one, average velocity. What is average speed and speed? Already speed definition I given you. What is average speed? Look here, average speed is nothing but total distance travelled by an body, total distance travelled by an object, by total time taken by that object. Average speed is equals to total distance travelled by an object and total time taken by an object is called average speed. Second, what is average velocity? Average velocity is that initial velocity plus final velocity of an object by 2. Average velocity is that one body's initial velocity plus final velocity by 2 is called average velocity. When we can see average velocity formula, initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. And when we can see average speed formula, total distance taken by one body by total time taken by that body. Here, what is distance and what is displacement? Just I not give an example before of it. Now I am giving. Look here. One body is here near A. This is first point. Okay. A to one body traveling A to D. A to B, B to C, C to D. A to D traveled. And again it traveled from D to C. 40 meters here traveled, 100 meters here traveled. Then what is distance? Distance, look here. A to D 100 and D to C 40. Total 100 plus 40 is equal to 140 meters distance traveled by this body. For example, car. And here also car, nothing. Car traveling from point A to point D. Point A to point D traveled. Okay. Again it traveled in the reverse direction. Look here. First, A to D traveled straightly in linear direction, and again reverse traveled D to C. In displacement, shortest length we should take. shortest distance we should take. What is shortest distance? A to D is shortest or A to C is shortest? Look here, A to D is short or A to C is short. Which is short? 60 meter or 100 meter? You decide yourself. So 60 meter is right answer. Here, A to D 100 and reverse B to C minus 40 is equals to plus 60 meters. Displacement is plus 60 meters. Yes, one object traveled same to same, but shortest distance covered in displacement, distance only calculated in distance. Okay.